Anytime African countries will begin to unite together, believe me, the Western countries will begin to divide. Most of the countries in the West are keeping mute because they are feeling that they are not the one that will first fight the battles for Africans. One of the countries in the West that have been fighting for Africans in the background is Italy. You might be surprised to hear this. Yes, including the new Italian Prime Minister, Giorgia Meloni. This woman is a no-nonsense woman. This woman have been having issues with France since 3 years ago. Even before she became the Italian Prime Minister, this woman have been fighting France because of their implementations against Africans, especially the Francophone. The Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni in a national television blasted France, saying, why should France be printing money for the whole Francophone countries in Africa? She says that France is holding hostage of 14 African countries, that she will not tolerate it. She said this is enslavement, that France is taking hold also the whole mineral resources from these countries. And she was furious when she was saying it. This issue begins because of the rate of migration from Africa to Europe. And Italy has been bearing this burden so much. And most of these people are from Francophone countries and Nigeria. So Italy was telling France, you are in charge of these people's country. I think you should find a lasting solution why these people are leaving their country. It's because of abject poverty, insurgencies. So you are mining their natural resources. You are the one having military base in their countries. You have to do something. Take a look at this video while we come back to deliberate.
Emmanuel Macron ci ha definiti vomitevoli, cinici, irresponsabili. E qui la stampa italiana a dire, hai visto che ha detto Macron, che siamo irresponsabili. Vergogna. Irresponsabile Emmanuel Macron sono quelli che hanno bombardato la Libia perché gli dava fastidio che l'Italia avesse un rapporto privilegiato in campo energetico con Gheddafi, esponendoci al caos migrazione nel quale ci troviamo. Cinici Emmanuel Macron sono i francesi che mandano la gendarmerie a rispedire indietro qualunque immigrato tenti di passare il confine a Ventimiglia. Ma soprattutto, perché le cose vanno raccontate come si deve, vomitevole è chi... Buono, che lo vuoi tu? Ci hai mai tolto il pathos? Vomitevole è chi, come la Francia, continua a sfruttare l'Africa, stampando moneta per 14 nazioni africane sulle quali applica il signoraggio, facendo lavorare bambini nelle miniere, estraendo materie prime come accade in Niger, dove la Francia estrae il 30% dell'uranio che gli serve a far camminare le centrali nucleari e il 90% dei nigerini vive senza elettricità. Non ci venire a fare lezioni, Macron, perché l'Africa scappa da voi e la soluzione non è spostare gli africani in Europa, è liberare l'Africa da certi europei. Non accettiamo lezioni. Chiaro?
Yes, that was the Italian Prime Minister, Giorgia Meloni. This woman is so nice, not because of the statement she made, but because of the steps she has taken. This woman is not in good relation with Macron at all. Even when Macron was contesting for, and this woman was against Macron, because this woman has been trying to do this in a diplomatic way, meeting France, telling France, you are printing money for 14 African countries. You are doing all these things, but you refuse to help these people. You are benefiting from these people exploitment. But does she stop there? No. She started reminding France on how they scattered Libya, on how France took the lead that they called NATO, that they went to Libya and bombarded the place. But this woman, apart from this video, has been saying that Italy was not in support, despite Italy is part of NATO treaty and they moved from Italy and entered Libya, that Italy was not in full support of what they carry out in Libya. And this woman in so many cases has stated that if Libya was not bombed, that the immigration rate in Europe will not be like this, especially the route from African countries. That so many African countries, we are finding refuge in Libya, and that is the truth. If you have been to Libya, you will know that Libya is one of the best, supposed to be one of the best countries in the world. Healthcare is free in Libya. If you have a wife or you want to marry, you don't even have a work. By the way, government pays the whole Libyans. They pay them, even though you are not working. So if you want to get married, they will give you one Hilux, Toyota Hilux, or any car of that manner, and a NATO car as well. These people fear you can buy fuel as cheap as nothing. This country was doing so fine. This country was becoming a free nation, absolutely free nation. But this NATO invaded Libya, and because of the name they want to, I don't know what they want to restore. But every movement of the West against Africa has another meaning. So they did not kill Gaddafi because of Gaddafi's decisions, but they killed Gaddafi because of the vision of this man, on how this man want to make sure that in the future, both France and all these countries will leave Africa for the Africans, because Gaddafi was planning one Africa. All this move by Julius Malema, by Professor Lumumba, and so many Pan-Africanists was championed by Gaddafi, but Gaddafi was not championing it by talking too much. He was strategizing, meeting then President of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo. So I know how these people try to make sure Africa become one. But this is what the West saw, and they killed Gaddafi. See, the idea that has come, there is no how you can stop it. The idea to liberate Africa has come, and I don't think there is any force on earth that can stop it anymore. The other way around, the only country in the West that is not pushing the ECOWAS to go and strike, to go and invade Niger is Italy. Italy has told ECOWAS, do not use military action against these people, because Italy has been standing separate from these countries. Italy has been vindicated from all these countries that are exploiting from Africans. Italy urged ECOWAS to use a diplomatic means to do this. Italy has been urging Tinubu and ECOWAS, give these people time. Give these people time. Let me tell you the truth. Italy knows the pains of Niger people. You could hear Giorgia Meloni, the Italian Prime Minister, saying that France is exploiting uranium from Niger, is exploiting Niger, taking their uranium and giving them back only 30% of their uranium. Now, this is a statement she made before this coup happened. It's not today she made a statement. So, if I'm telling you that this country has been singled out of the Western countries exploiting Africa, believe me. And at this moment, Italy is saying that France should leave Africa. This is a new rage, this is a new war between France and Italy, and I don't think this thing is going to go to the favor of France, because people are rising, people have been sleeping, but now they are awake. And I believe that Italy is planning a very huge thing that is going to come. Italy is planning protest. Italy is planning a press conference against France. And this thing will happen from now till next 7 days. And when it happens, it's going to expose so many things that France has been doing against Africa. Watch it as it comes, and watch out for the unfolding days that will be coming. The total liberation of Africa is at hand. Thank you so much for having time to watch this video. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, share my videos, turn on your notification button, and above all, always come by for daily updates. See you on my next video. Thank you.